Preview, Man City vs Arsenal, prediction, team news, lineups, Premier League, Gameweek 30. Team news and probable lineups. Man City. Guardiola faces fitness concerns as Ederson's injury sidelines him, with Stefan Ortega set to step in as goalkeeper. Despite a recent hamstring issue, Kyle Walker may feature in City's defense, likely forming a trio with Ruben and Nathan Ake, as Manuel Akanji waits in reserve. In midfield, John Stones shifts to a dual role alongside Rodri. Jack Grealish and Kevin De Bruyne return from groin problems to bolster City's attack, with De Bruyne expected to support Erling Haaland up front. Grealish's fitness remains a question mark, with Jeremy Doku struggling to fill his shoes on the left flank. Arsenal. Bukayo Saka's absence from the England squad was precautionary due to minor knocks, and he is expected to feature alongside Kai Havertz in Arteta's attacking setup. Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard vie for spots on the flanks, with Gabriel Jesus potentially returning to action after persistent knee issues. Jakub Kiwior's form may see him retain his place in defense, with Ben White aiming to make amends for recent struggles. Jorginho anchors Arsenal's midfield, allowing Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard to push forward. Data analysis. When Manchester City hosts Arsenal at home, the most frequent outcome is a 1-0 victory for Man City, a result that has occurred in 4 matches. In the last 28 encounters at Manchester City's home ground, the hosts have triumphed 14 times, while Arsenal managed 11 victories, with 3 draws in between. The goal difference stands at 49-40 in favor of Manchester City in these matches. Expanding the scope to the last 64 meetings, the Citizens has emerged victorious in 25 instances, with the Gunners securing 27 wins and 12 draws. Here, Manchester City holds a slight edge in goal difference, leading 91-88. Arsenal's last away triumph against Manchester City dates back to 2015. Last season, Manchester City dominated both encounters, claiming a 4-1 victory at home and a 3-1 win away. In the current Premier League season, Pep Guardiola's team boasts an unbeaten streak at home, winning 4 consecutive matches. They haven't suffered defeat in any of their last 40 home matches. Conversely, Arsenal enters the match with a 4-game winning streak. Noteworthy statistics reveal that Manchester City often secures victories within the last 15 minutes of matches, accounting for 24% of their goals in the 76 to 90-minute range. Similarly, Arsenal has scored 23% of their goals during this period. Manchester City's prolific scorer Erling Haaland has found the net 18 times this season, while Bukayo Saka leads Arsenal FC's scoring charts with 13 goals. Assist-wise, Julian Alvarez and Bukayo Saka lead their respective teams with 8 assists each for Manchester City and Arsenal. Defensively, Rodri holds the most yellow cards for Manchester City with 8, while Kai Havertz has amassed 7 for Arsenal. In terms of performance trends, Manchester City has scored in 22 consecutive matches, while Arsenal has failed to score in 2 of their 14 away matches in the Premier League this season. Overall, Manchester City has a slight statistical advantage over Arsenal in recent encounters, but with football being an unpredictable sport, anything can happen on match day.